Well, the first was pretty good. After that, it seemed like the day kind of went the same all day or the night. The Arrieta ball in the hole, it's a spot you can't get through, but can't get it out. And then the next ball's not hit hard enough to get to. And it seemed like even, Worley's inning, he's given it different hits. So, obviously they hit the ball good, but it seemed like that kind of night all night. Jeff didn't look very sharp at all. Didn't look like his stuff was that good tonight. Pitched behind the count, and he's another guy that just can't. He's going to have to be able to get ahead in the count, be able to use his mix. But if he gets himself in predictable counts, then he's going to get hit.
What are you seeing with him? Other than that first start, and we sort of seen a similar pattern. What is overall? What are you seeing?
Yeah, you said the first one seemed really crisp. The second one seemed okay. After I can't remember. I think that was Chicago, right?
Chicago. Yeah.
Seemed okay, but all the outings have seemed similar since. They don't seem like we're getting deep into the game where seems like it's been 3s and 4s in there, maybe a 5, but generally stuff doesn't look as crisp as it did that first outing.
Still, even as this game was unfolding, it was a 2-1. The 2-out walk to Rizzo and the Bryant home run. If you can kind of get out of the fourth.
Well, that's the spot. Obviously, that even at that, we can't stop it after that, and that's they keep going. Definitely, O's homer gets us at 2-1 right back. So it kind of, you feel like, okay, we got a game here. And then we have a chance to get out of it, and he walks Rizzo, which is kind of understandable from the standpoint he's hit 5 homers off of him. And then just got a change up he left out over. At that point we didn't seem to be able to stop him the rest of the day.
From your offense, obviously you fell behind, but Arrieta tonight, what were you seeing from him, and what challenges was he presenting?
He brings a lot of challenges. You got to figure out where to start him to get strikes, and that's the one thing with him. He's got movement, a little bit of a crossfire where the ball where it's where you want to start it to get your strikes. But they kind of stake him to the lead, and he handled us well over in Chicago. We had a good first inning over there, and he handled us well. So he's got good stuff. He's got an array of pitches that kind of going both ways, and he's got some angles. So he presents some issues, and again, I think it's for me, facing a guy like that, it's where do I got to start him? What do I want to hit? What side of the plate do I want to pick? Where am I going to start him to get a strike?
3 of Locke's past 4 starts have been against Central teams, 2 against the Cubs, 1 against the Pirates. Teams obviously familiar with them. Could that be any kind of a factor at all?
Well, the Cubs, you could say yes, I guess, because they got guys with a number of at-bats, some guys with at-bats. But the Pirates, even though they know him, they haven't really faced him, so can't really say that one. But anytime you see a guy a lot, you got a lot better feel for him when you go out there. That's for sure. Doesn't mean you're going to have success, but you do have a better feel for him.